want to speak of courage. Courage, this is what defines the people of Palestine. After struggling under 100 years of oppression, they still stand tall. They still refuse to give up and give in to the Zionist apartheid genocidal regime. They suffer under apartheid, theft of their homes, rape, murder, arbitrary detention, torture, and full-blown genocide. Palestine, Gaza, the world sees your suffering. You are not alone. We stand with you, Palestine. The world stands with you. And we will not stop standing up until Palestine is free. Free, free, free Palestine!
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 There is a verse in the Quran that epitomizes. Ignore him. All he wants is attention. Don't give it to him.
Keep going, girl.
Keep going!
Keep going.
Talk over! Talk over!
Oh, you who believe, stand for justice. Witnesses for God, even if it is against yourself, your parents, or your kids. Whether rich or poor, God is near to them in compassion. Ignore him. Ignore him. He wants attention. They want to put your victim card. Boo-hoo us. Boo-hoo. Don't give him attention. Don't let him boo-hoo poor me while he supports the genocide. Ignore anyone who dares try to justify this. They're not worth one breath from our lungs.
That's right!
All of us here, we stand for justice, despite the fact that we know there is a risk to doing so. After the despicable, violent actions at UT Austin, we know that Governor Abbott and that this brutal, racist government will stop at nothing to try to silence us. And by standing here today on another college campus, we're showing them we will stand for justice no matter what. There is no force that can stop the cry of Palestine. Palestine will never die. Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die.
Palestine will never die!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die.
Palestine will never die!
Over the last 6 months, any illusion that the it's not real apartheid genocidal regime is anything but that has been completely shattered. The International Court of Justice in South Africa's case against them, charging them with the crime of genocide, ordered the Israeli regime to stop all acts of genocide in Gaza, to stop the incitement of genocide, and to allow humanitarian aid in. Not only have they failed to do these three things, they have intentionally increased their violence. They have intentionally rubbed the ruling of the ICJ in the face of the world to say, no way, the rules don't apply to us. We will commit a genocide if we want to. They said this loud and clear over and over, yet many people refuse to believe them. When the ICJ ordered the Israeli regime to stop all acts of genocide in Gaza. Not only did they keep going, not only have they attacked the southern part of Gaza, shooting fish in a barrel because it makes them, they are determined to commit this genocide. IOF trainees are instructed by Eliyahu Mali, saying that not a soul shall live, not even babies. Today he's a baby, tomorrow he's a fighter. They're training IOF soldiers to intentionally target babies. And you can find this. This was on YouTube. Apparently that doesn't violate YouTube's terms of service, but speaking out against a genocide does. That shows me everything I need to know about what this system is really about. Israel, Israel, you can't hide.
Israel, Israel, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Israel, Israel, you can't hide.
Israel, Israel, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
When the ICJ ordered the Israeli regime to allow humanitarian aid in, they continued to block it. They have so-called protesters blocking the aid, mocking Palestinians eating, giving their children cotton candy while Palestinians inside starve. Yet when people protest against this injustice, this crime against humanity, Netanyahu demands that we be shut down. And Genocide Joe is okay with all of this. He may feign caring by dropping aid from the sky, killing people below. But we see you, Genocide Joe. We know what you're up to. You will not fool us. Biden, Biden, you can't hide.
Biden, Biden, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Biden, Biden, you can't hide.
Biden, Biden, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
The ICJ's ruling does not just apply to the Israeli regime. Any state, organization, and individual who provides support to this genocide, who allows the incitement of this genocide, or who condones it, is equally as guilty. Not only has UT Austin shut down peaceful activism to stop this genocide, the day after the ICJ's ruling, they hosted Yaron Brooks. See, and this is called free speech. This speech was not considered hate on campus. Yaron Brooks advertised his speech would argue why it might be morally necessary for Israel not only to see Hamas, but the Palestinian people as a whole as an enemy. And in his speech, he says that there is no such thing as too many civilian deaths, that there is something civilizationally wrong with Palestinians. So Israel doesn't have the right, but has the duty to kill every last one of them. This speech was allowed on UT's campus. The president of UT is complicit in this genocide. President Hartzell, I'm speaking to you. Hartzell, Hartzell, you can't hide.
Hartzell, Hartzell, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hartzell, Hartzell, you can't hide.
Hartzell, Hartzell, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Our responsibility is to speak out. This city has the honor of being the first city in Texas to have a ceasefire resolution on the agenda in our city council. QR codes here to send the city council members emails, to register to make public comments. Let them know that it is their responsibility as representatives of this city to speak truth to power, to tell people like Governor Abbott and Genocide Joe they don't get to use our money and our name to wage a genocide. Cease fire now!
Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now!
everyone here to remember not to allow this regime to take your rights away. They think they're entitled to our money. They think they're entitled to our freedom to protest, our freedom to boycott, and now this regime thinks it's entitled to our freedom of speech. When Governor Abbott tries to make one phrase calling for the restoration of the Palestinian state, a Palestinian state where Muslims, Jews, and Christians peacefully coexisted, babysat each other's kids, that the call to restore this state from the river to the sea is something that we should be afraid to say. We're going to show them now